Now it's time to work our way through the architecture department, which is apparently in some kind of state of revolt. Hey, that's me. Got to turn off the UI. Oop. Hopefully pick up our last, movement key thing. Um... Okay. Those robots stomp pretty hard. I have to, excuse me. Carry them. Ah, you. Don't do that. I just don't feel like doing a recap today. I'm tired. Will you be my main character? A student named Nicklin said this to me, her eyes gleaming. Sorry if that was misleading. I mean, can you be the model protagonist for my new comic? Oh, so she wanted to draw me in her manga? That's the strangest request I've ever gotten. I'm working on a short story, but I couldn't settle on the protagonist design until you showed up and inspired me. I asked her what the story's about. It's an urban superhero manga. The hero wears a wild helmet and fights megacorporations to protect the oceans. I'm having a little trouble picturing it. Right idea, wrong execution. Oh! That's lightning. Oh, come here. I don't know if I should really do any oh. I didn't see the door there. I was gonna say, I don't know if I should do any exploring before I find the next movement piece. You missed. I don't like when they miss. It just makes me look like an idiot. One, two, bam. Oh, did I get the... Oh, on now. Remember, I cannot... Okay. Damage those directly. Either whenever they have the shield up, I can't damage them. Do you want one for the database? Oh. Good move. Gotta get unlocked. Don't hit me, I'm human, can't you tell? The robot suddenly started begging for mercy. I really am human. Let me take the helmet off to show you. Wait, it's stuck. It didn't feel as tight when I put it on. After struggling for a while, she managed to remove her head, or rather the helmet. See, I told you, I'm a living, breathing person. Why are you dressed like that? You blend in with the robots and infiltrate their headquarters. These robots are probably controlled by a central AI. If I can destroy it, I can stop them all. And how do you know that? It's usually how it works in movies. Anyway, I've said too much. I've got to keep moving before they find me out. She put the ill-fitting helmet back on and marched away with stiff robotic steps. 36%? Oh. Good enough. Okay, so it's probably a lot like that. Okay. Hey, girl. Access up ahead is temporarily restricted. If you don't have at least 36% of the votes, you might want to consider going elsewhere. What do I do about these? Let's go down. Oh wait, that thing's in the way. I can't go down. Feel like that's correct, I'm just not doing it right. Oh, wait. Ibis really is a genius. Thanks to her, we're now having all these robot butlers. Robot butlers. Look, I don't have to lift a finger, and these robots handle every part of my daily life. I guess this is why they're rebelling. But others don't seem to see it that way. It took some getting used to at first. We're just not keeping up with the times. Hey, Natasha 3, no raisins on the toast. Make it again. Robot simply replied, out of flour. And went back to cleaning. It's like that sometimes. Can't expect perfection. Aren't you afraid of them? Some say they force you to wake up, sleep, and work on their schedule. Is it really that different from being woken up by my roommate snoring, listening to her bedtime stories, and still making that 8 a.m. class? The only difference is Natasha 3 makes me breakfast when she wakes me, while my roommate expects me to bring her breakfast. Yeah, that was incredibly unproductive. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. How? Right, I can't go up. Does look like there's some way to get behind it. I think. moving this allows me to get somewhere else? Yes? Maybe? Yes. The robot kept repeating the same task. It tore down one wall, then used materials to build a new wall right beside it. Then it demolished the new wall and built the original one in the old location. It repeated this cycle, never changing, no matter how many times I passed by. My curiosity got the better of me, so I asked, why are you doing this? Materials insufficient, repairing wall. Materials insufficient, repairing wall. That was the only reply I received. The guide explained that this is simply its program directive. Just as the guide exists to give directions, that robot exists to repair walls. Most of the time. Except when it doesn't. What the fuck is that? Okay, that's a huge AoE. That thing is obnoxious. If you can see Nito, please tell her. If you see Nito, please tell her that if she doesn't return to class soon, she can forget about graduating. From what the student said, I recalled spotting that Nito in the art academy. I admit she's talented, but that doesn't mean she can keep breaking school rules. Curious, I asked what she'd actually done. Not wearing the uniform, skipping classes, installing memo card machines all over campus without permission. The fact that she's still enrolled is remarkable in its own way. Oh, God, it leaves stuff on the ground. Uh-huh. Can't reach. Geological surveys indicate that the planet contains metals extremely scarce on Earth, materials critical for spacecraft manufacturing. Therefore, proposed establishing an extraction tunnel through the door. This would ensure a steady resource supply, eliminating concerns of shortages even during extended space missions. Is this the door? Liquid dash. Oh. 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 Ow. Ah! Ah. Okay. Is this it? Oh! Dash forward, you fool! Last week, I had the privilege of accompanying Administrator Ibis to the weekly roundtable discussion, which is focused on the theme, how will humanity survive away from our home planet? Each Academy Administrator presented a distinct perspective. Art Academy, digital immortality. Consciousness uploading, achieving eternal life. I don't wish to sound disrespectful, but this is pure fantasy. Technological advancement should expand on human possibilities, not strip away our freedom until we're reduced to living inside hard drives. Biology Academy. Fungal terraforming. Review. I can't begin to imagine how fungi could alter a planet's climate, but I was almost convinced by the administrator of the Biology Academy. Almost. Especially since she never clarified what will become of the fungi after the transformation is complete. Aerospace Academy. Orbital space habitats. The Aerospace Academy remains wildly imaginative as ever. Setting aside the immense labor and resources required to build a habitat large enough to house so many people, who would actually want to live inside such a valuable rotating can? A vulnerable rotating can. Architecture Academy. Planetary dome cities. Review. Great ideas often lie in their simplicity and powerful practicality. Quality embodied in Administrator Ibis's proposal. The vision of planetary dome cities balances feasibility with long-term survivability. By building domes directly on a planet's surface, using local materials, we can gain both a stable and sustainable living environment. That's nice. Wait. Ow. Huh. Okay. Light window before it activates. When it comes to the greatest invention of the Architecture Academy, it has to be the Planet Pioneer. A giant robot? Place the Planet Pioneer on an underdeveloped planet and it will automatically start mining minerals, terraforming and digging tunnels. But how do you transport something that massive? Great question. Moving it all at once is unfeasible, so we use a special transport system to send it in multiple modules. and assemble it on site. Sounds fascinating. Thanks to its modular design, it can quickly switch equipment to handle tough terrain or mountains, making it an all-terrain, all-environmental universal robot. I'm gonna have to fight this thing, huh? Ow. I don't like this. Hello there, kind girl. May I ask you something? Yes, it was a talking vending machine asking me about another student. Yes, she used to come by every day at the same time to buy a bottle of cherry juice, but suddenly she stopped showing up. Maybe she just got tired of it? Impossible. She told me herself that 70% of her body's fluids are made of cherry juice. She can't go a single day without it. I asked how long it had been since she last came. My records show she hasn't bought any cherry juice for over 10,000 days. Either this machine is broken or the student has already graduated. Oh. Ah! That seemed a little too simple. I can just fall down and grab it. Okay, but what do I do with those? You're here for the Carmel. You were here for the Carmel Star election, right? I met Ibis, the administrator of the Architecture Academy. She seemed to be rushing off somewhere. Sorry to disappoint. I didn't set up any challenges. I did plan one, but if you want the keepsake, just take it. She pulled the keepsake out of her messy clothes, as if it were nothing important. It's all my fault. I installed a program in PE000, and all the machines on campus are out of control, so I have to be the one to clean up this mess. For saying this, she walked away without looking back. Planet Pioneer represents the pinnacle of industrial robotics, far beyond comparison with mass-produced construction models. While ordinary bots are still digging holes and moving dirt on Earth, the Planet Pioneer can autonomously execute all necessary preparations for human colonization on a new planet. This is no exaggeration. In fact, that only scratches the surface of its capabilities. Isn't there an environmental simulation chamber right here on campus? The perfect stage for the Planet Pioneer to demonstrate its power. I've already spoken with Administrator Ibis. I'm sure she'd be delighted to see the Planet Pioneer standing tall within Carmel. Everything's okay. I don't think it is. Are you a disciplinary supervisor from student council? My construction robot's gone rogue. Please find a way to stop it. Ba 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 ba. Can I have your keepsake after that? Is this really the best time for that? Sure, whatever. Oh gosh. Well, that gets me a little too close to them. Oh. Ow. Okay, now what? Oh no. Gonna be a long fight. Yeah. I was trying to slide twice. Now right when you have to dodge. Oh, okay. Wrong way. Good enough. Herm. Can't be. Ow. Ah. Oh. My brain lag. Two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Not fast enough. Uh. Hey, hey, yep. Oh, oh. That is close enough. Be hit by it. Okay. No down. Excuse me. Excuse me. We'll start it in the center. More of that. I never had to get that close to it. Dup. You actually stopped aiming. I honestly wasn't expecting much. What if I hadn't shown up? Worst case, I would have blown it up from the inside. But thanks to you, I didn't have to do that. Oh, right here, the keepsake, I promise. What's this? It's a board game devised by a former administrator. So popular today. I'd say the previous administrator's inventions are not better. That's why I wanted to prove myself in the election. I ended up messing everything up. Just like I thought. Someone like me isn't really cut out for the Caramel Star. Should just head back to the workshop and sketch my blueprints. Oh, poor girl. Concrete chessboard for the first edition rules. In these find an afterimage that coats enemies with a large amount of fluid when using liquid dash. The inevitable fall of the Architecture Academy. Right. Bonk. At least the last checkpoint was like 40 seconds ago. 1 minute ago. Excuse me? This kind of sucks to navigate. Uh, huh. Didn't think so. Oh. $13.50. Ow. That's just a little inconsistent. Oh, shoot. Mm-hmm. Oh, it does it twice. Okay. Okay, it follows up everything. That. Now. Alright, anything else? Yep. Honk. Alright, anything else? Alright, good talk, everyone. Oh no, it left the stuff behind. Fuck. 3, 4. Of course it has iframes. I wouldn't. I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm fucked. Not that way. Whew. Oh no, why would you do that? I was so convinced it was gonna do the other attack. Hmm. Ow. I mean, you can just kind of ignore that. Ah! It's fine. Hate that it leaves that goop everywhere. Oh. Can't approach it at all, huh? Ow. Here. Not so hard. Kotama deals more damage as her remaining chrono shell percentage decreases. Footage from a pinhole camera on a skateboard, capturing a student's failed skateboarding stunts. Oh. Ah. Did not expect it to change directions. Huh? Oh. I assume there's no actual breaks in between those. I was wrong. Not that way. Ah. Maybe there's just not enough startup room? Ow. Maybe this is just not how I'm supposed to do. Okay. Ah. Can I hit it from... So we want to go down. Sort of. I'm gonna go down over here on the far right side. Ow. Excuse me. Looks frame perfect. Not frame perfect, but you know, don't stand me all the way back. Right. Oh, the robot must have run into the lasers. Oh. Huh? Okay. Whatever. Ah. Hate when my lasers have arbitrary restrictions. What? What? Uh-oh. Maybe there's just a cooldown on it? Or something. Oh, yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Oh, fuck. Probably why I couldn't get through the other way, too. Went all the way over there. Well, I was gonna say, well, we can try it. Hang on. What's going on with your robots? Last month I ordered a cooking robot and a nursing robot from you, and guess what? My life has been turned upside down. I'm even afraid to go back to my dorm, worried I might not make it out alive. Oh, we're truly sorry to hear about your experience. Could you describe what happened in detail? First, the cooking robot designed. First, the cooking robot designed a full nutrition plan for me according to school regulations. It was fine at first until one day I was so busy in the lab that I skipped breakfast and lunch. When I got back to the dorm, it served me all 3 meals combined for dinner. Individually, those foods were fine, but together, they triggered my allergies. I ended up in bed that night with food poisoning. Thank you for the details. However, the cooking robot should confirm potential allergens before each meal. It shouldn't force you to eat. That feature was annoying, so I turned it off. And that day I was so hungry I couldn't think straight. I just ate what was there. Understood. We apologize for the unpleasant experience. At least the nursing robot was there to take good care of you afterwards, right? What? That nursing robot is the real reason I almost didn't make it. Because of the chronic insomnia and academic stress, I've been taking sleeping pills and anti-anxiety medication. That night it saw me vomiting and unable to sleep, so it also gave me anti-diarrhea medicine. It wasn't until I put it in my mouth that I realized mixing those 3 drugs could have put me to sleep forever. I don't know if it did that on purpose or by accident. That is indeed an oversight on our part. We'll update our database to prevent similar issues. Well, there won't be any issues for me, alright. Just looking at those robots gives me severe anxiety now. Please send someone to take those 2 machines away as soon as possible. Hello, tiny robot. This is Service Robot PE000. How may this robot assist you? Are you planning to attack me? No. The robot could engage in attack if you insist, but this robot would suggest against it. What are you doing here? This place was once the factory where this robot was created. Staying here invokes a sense of nostalgia. Okay, fascist. This robot will answer any questions you have about the rampaging machines. Due to incomplete data, this robot accidentally exposed a student with a peanut allergy to peanuts, causing harm to her. It was an accident, and this robot deeply regrets it. Other robots are actually fulfilling their programmed duties now, but some are unable to execute commands properly due to programming flaws. Didn't mean to harm those students. This robot has no motive to harm them. This Academy Citadel is now in complete isolation. To ensure resource recycling, strict control over daily resource consumption is essential. However, some students may have misunderstandings, believing this robot depriving them of their freedom. About Ibis. This robot was merely a floor cleaner when Miss Ibis created it. Huh? Through Miss Ibis's continuous upgrades, this robot gradually gained its self-awareness and learned what it means to be itself. Miss Ibis granted this robot life and awareness. Now it's time to repay that kindness. Fuck. Fuck. Deal with you later. Need one more? Want one more, I guess. Whatever's in the bottom of 8. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Rapid House Construction System enables fast and efficient construction of residential buildings. Integrating advanced construction technology and automated tools can complete urban development in minimal time. The construction process is as follows. 1. Prefabricate foundations and building components in advance. 2. Transport components to designated location. 3. Connect all prefabricated components using specialized locking mechanisms. 4. Clear construction site to ensure no residual debris remains. Design blueprint. Cause Kotama to periodically charge up. Kotama periodically charges up, causing her next fluid detonation to deal extra damage. An early design blueprint for the planet Pioneer. Every line and annotation reflects the visionary dreams of past students for the future. Ow. Alright, I can't get there. I wish those particular gates were marked on the map. Whoop. This is the Galactic Compass, the Aerospace Academy's keepsake? Classic Elion move. Did you notice the sphere on top? Just input data and it simulates celestial systems across various galaxies. Pretty neat, huh? You think Elion would make me one if I asked nicely? Could try. It's Concrete Chess, the original version before the rules were changed. This must be from Ibis's collection. President used to drag me into games with Ibis, but I never managed to win a single match. Her moves defied all patterns, just like her unpredictable nature. I confirm that you collected all 4 keepsakes. As an exchange student like yourself, earning their recognition is indeed impressive. I'll unlock the passage to the principal's office for you right away. How many votes do I have? 19%. God damn it. One of those gates again. Yep. Pretty tricky to collect, are they? Ah! Running into a tiny ball sends you very far. Got it. Get into that art room now, though, right? The 12%, wherever it went. Was that an architecture room? A biology room? Yeah, there it is. Down and not that down. Oh. What did you just do? I have 12% of the vote. This experiment aims to breed large hamsters adapted to space environments with a long-term goal of documenting their evolutionary trajectory to inform potential pathways for humanity's future. Methods. A population of hamsters with potential space adaptation traits was modified using genetic engineering. Advanced cloning techniques were applied to produce successive generations, ensuring the inheritance and refinement of advantageous genetic factors. Each generation underwent a customized training program developed by the Aerospace Academy, including physical conditioning, weightlessness simulation, hypergravity exposure. Long-term observation assessed improvements in operational capability in space and the heritability of adaptive traits. Results. Analysis of the experimental records across generations showed significant progress in space environment adaptability. The success of this experiment opens new possibilities for deep space exploration research and offers valuable insights into genetic modification studies. But why hamsters? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Cutting through foes. After triggering a fluid detonation, Kotama gains his shield that blocks 1 instance of damage. A first-person recording of the Hunting Club's expedition against fungal beasts. An experience even more thrilling than any game. Neat. But I had one more of these. Just realized that I never checked up here after the battle was over. Probably nothing. Alright, definitely nothing, but... Actually... Okay, I'll hit this checkpoint and then I'll stop. I'm kind of sleepy. Kind of tired today, so... Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you had fun, hope you come back. Be sure to take care of yourself in the meantime. You know, drink water, take your meds, eat food, go for walks, do stretches. If you can't do the exercise thing, try your best. I don't know, there's guides for like air stretches and whatnot, so maybe look into those, and I'll be back in a little bit, maybe after I nap or something.